Welcome back. In the previous video, we looked at how AI is transforming data testing, what data testing actually means, and a practical framework for approaching it. Now, let us start with one of the most fundamental areas of data testing, that is data completeness testing. The data completeness testing answers a very simple question. Did all the data arrive? Even we worry about whether the data is correct or not, we first need to make sure that the expected records or files or fields and partitions are actually present where they are supposed to be present. So as a part of the data completeness testing, we'll verify the records, fields, files and partitions are present. We'll also check if there are any unexpected gaps between the source and target. We'll check whether the data is present or not. One of the example what we can take is yesterday, if we expected 100,000 records and only 70,000 records arrived, that is the first completeness problem. So again, what we are iterating is the completeness is about presence, not correctness. That distinction matters because a value can be present and still be a wrong. How do we usually perform the manual testing of a completeness? What we do is we compare the source with the target, and in the source with the target, we usually go with the row counts side by side, and also see whether the null values are there in the mandatory fields via SQL queries, and also go through the listings against the expected manifest. Confirm whether the partition folder exists in the storage or not. The problem with this is it is reactive, person dependent, and there is no audit trail, and it is difficult to scale. Now the question is, do we need to go with the rule-based automation for this, or do we need to go with the AI automation? Our answer is this is the wonderful fit for rule-based automation. For example, what we can do is we can count the source and count the target by using the jobs with the tolerance threshold. And also we can create some DBT tests to check whether the mandatory field is null or not null. And also we can have a sensor with the cutoff time in the Airflow or a Azure Data Factory to check whether the file is arrived or not. And also we can do the metadata check against the catalog to check whether the partition exists or not. So we think rule-based automation can definitely take care of the data completeness test. Then the question is, do we really need to neglect the AI? I mean, AI is not making any sense in the completeness check. We think AI becomes useful on top of this rule-based automation. Whenever the large amount of data is being migrated or transformed, then in order to learn the normal volume patterns of a day or a week or a season, or depending upon the growth trend, we will be able to find if there are any abnormal drops or gaps, even the counts technically match. The example what I want to take here is, let us say on a particular day, the data which is getting reconciled is 50K. So the data is actually matching. But the problem is the normal volume is 120K. So technically rules pass. But anomaly detection is there. Means we are supposed to get 120K on a daily basis, but we got 50K on this particular day. That is when AI can add the value. So completeness tells us whether the expected data quality arrived. But having the data present doesn't necessarily mean it is correct. In the next video, we'll look at data accuracy testing.
That's all for now. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. Thank you.